One, two, three, four. One, two.
I used to be a pinball freak. That's where you find me every week. But now it's Pac-Man. Yeah, it's the Pac-Man. I love to gobble up those dots. Keep pumping quarters in the slots. They call it Pac-Man. Yeah, it's the Pac-Man. At the game arcade, they say I'm hardcore. I could play all day till my hands are sore. And I quit my job just to play some more. But I won't give up till I break high score. Pac-Man.
Let's see if I get the stream blocked worldwide for playing anything remotely related to the Beebles. Hello, chat. Welcome back to another Tuesday stream. It is Marito, as always, and yes, it is the song. I have been absolutely fucking exhausted all day for whatever reason. Not exhausted, that's a little bit strong of a word, but just, I don't know, a little groggy, a little tired. I don't think I slept particularly great. Happy New Year to you too, DCB. We are like 6 weeks into the year, but you know what they say. Better late than never. Yeah, so, but, you know, things have been good, uneventful around here. How has your previous week been, chat? Hello, Nia, how's it going? Happy Halloween. Can you believe it, guys? Christmas. Just a week away. So, actually, I do have something I can show off before this stream, something that I was working on. I'm going to be much smarter about this, and I'm going to use a different web browser for this instead of... I have another root beer pony can. Delicious. But I'm going to use a different web browser for this because there's just too much of a... I don't know why I wasn't doing this earlier, but there's just too much that freaks me out about, like, people, like, private information people potentially seeing if I use my normal web browser for this. So I'm just going to... That's why I happen to have a separate one, which is actually for testing website stuff, which is what we're technically doing. But, yeah, so I got something I can show off real quick before we get into the game. Let me at least give you something to look at while I get that going. But the big thing for me lately has been I am currently working on my website. I'm actually working on the final stage of merito.somnolescent.net to be able to bring everything I do back to the front-facing part of the internet because, you know, this has been a multi-year fucking process. No, I don't want to download the latest version of Firefox. I forgot I got to turn that proxy off. Here we are, network settings. No, I don't want to download the latest version of Firefox. I don't give a fuck. Go away. Okay, anyway, there we go. That's all set up. And now, let me... My controller wire getting in the way. Okay, Streamlabs. Alright, so idle. I'm going to switch the Vivaldi one over to Firefox. There we go. But yeah, no, as I bumble along, how are you guys doing? How's everything been in your world before we hop into Pac-Man's world? I guess that stretches it. That's not what I want to do. You using Firefox is actually a no-brainer. Hell, I didn't even realize that. That's awesome. Here, let's make this window smaller. Yeah, there we go. That's good. I cleaned up a bunch of stuff in my room. Feeling good. Excellent, excellent. It's always good to be clean. Okay. Transform. Fit the screen. Do I want to do that, or do I want to go 4-3? I'm going to go 4-3 just because I don't want chat showing up over top it. Yeah, there we go. That'll be good. Fit the screen. I cannot believe it took me a seriously, like, a long-ass time. I was manually trying to center windows in OBS before I discovered you right-click, transform, fit to screen. This took me 6 years to figure out. I'm not the brightest. It's all good. Anyway, transition. Kibby is EBDB, but not as EBDB as I was last stream because I had a Pepsi and an iced latte. Ooh. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I've been currently working on rebuilding Merito.somnolescent.net because, like I said, this has been a multi-year process. Sorry, I'm scrambled eggs today. Because I had my site in like 2021 or so, and I was already kind of getting the jitters about it. And it's all right. You guys can talk about soda in the chat. That's perfectly fine. Just let me ramble, and then we can get to the game. But I was already just feeling wrong about it. I felt like split because at the time, the trendy thing with Somnolescent was that we would all have two sites, There would be kind of like the more personal site, and then there would be the more forward-facing, quote-unquote, portfolio site, I guess you would call it. And I split myself up into, like, oh, there's people who want to see my game stuff and not my art stuff, and that never felt right to me. But at the time, I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my site. So that's what I did for a little bit. And then I said, I have to start over. I have to start over completely. So in, like, 2023 or so, I actually made an off-site website using Macintosh Garden's hosting. Macintosh Garden being a big Macintosh related, I think it's a shareware site and just like a bunch of services meant to service the retro Mac community, whatever. But they also have web hosting. And I restarted what I wanted for Merito.somnolescent.net, I restarted there. And I built it up, and I was like, everything that I do, I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care whose audience it's for. If I do it, if it's like my creative stuff, I want it on there. And then I will do the Cami.somno, which I still like, and still have a lot of affection for and want to do more with. Will be more of kind of like my real life happenings and weird interests and all that kind of stuff. So that's worked out really nicely. That feels very comfortable for me. And I also wanted to have a site that would last me like a couple of years. I didn't want to be rebuilding this all the time. So as a result, I came up with this idea of, because I wanted to support older web browsers, but then I also wanted to have all the shiny new stuff that I could play with. So I had this idea to split it into 3 sites. So you would have NoFi. Yes, Kibby says it feels nice that we're gradually getting back on the site stuff. Felt like we dropped off for a long time. Absolutely. Honestly, it really kind of saddened me because I met Kebby and DCB on NeoCities, So as a result, it has always been like a shared, like a camaraderie around building websites, it just kind of stopped being a thing for a long time. I think we had to figure out how we wanted to do it growing into ourselves as people, away from necessarily having a built-in audience and again, we making changes as people, but then also figuring out what we were as friends. There was quite a couple of years where nobody was really interested in Somnolescent, even though we spent a lot of time hanging around each other, largely due to the fact that we had Borb. I'm not even going to beat around the bush. It was one person that ruined everything. Anyway, so but after she left, it became a totally different group. Just great, phenomenal, genuinely has never been better and never been more stable, honestly. So anyway, so I'm glad that we're getting back on all the site stuff because I missed it. It really felt like a component of us as friends and all that. But not only that, it's felt good to realize what I wanted in a website, and also not just in terms of like the what do you call that? The pragmatic stuff, like the content, but also like how I wanted it to be accessed. Like I said, I wanted to have it so every single web browser in the world could see some flavor of my site. So I split it into 3. I split it into NoFi, Lo-Fi, and Hi-Fi. NoFi got built first. That was mid last year, and then Lo-Fi was very, very cool. Very, very cool, very quick. and that one was actually based off of the second version of my site, my old site, taking off of that Mac OS 8 kind of look, that platinum look, but, you know, done much more accurately and much closer. In fact, I can even show you all of this, right? Let me just do something real quick before I do all of that. I don't know where any of the settings are in Firefox at fucking all. Here we are. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. This is quite literally just the browser I use for, like... Yeah, that's fine, whatever, fuck it. This is quite literally the browser I just use when Vivaldi doesn't work, so it's just kind of like a mishmash of random stuff. Anyway, so I can show you, actually. If I go to Archives, we are already 13 minutes in, and I don't give a fuck. Web... Yeah, look. Old districts link. That's how ancient this my web history on this browser is. It doesn't really get used a whole lot. So, you know, if we go back to this fucking classic shit right here, right? And then I compare it to what I've got going on with lo-fi, you can see that it's the same sort of... You can see what I was going for, but just now it matches better. Yeah, I used to use Kevy's art for everything. I still love her sketches and stuff, but you know, yeah, big improvement. It just feels more accurate, and the navigation is better as well. You get the breadcrumbs up here, which I'm impressed works as well as it does, but you can go to, like, you know, my writing page, and then actually modding is probably a better one. Scroll down to like my tutorials and add songs to the set list, and you get, you know, nice breadcrumbs, and you can, it's very easy to navigate. It's very, very quick and easy to navigate. So lo-fi came out great, and even no-fi is very, very cute. It's, like I said, meant to be like a Netscape 3 kind of site, where everything is just very, very... YouTube didn't send me a notification when I asked them to. Damn it, you hit the bell as well, and they didn't ring it for you. That super sucks. Hi, Jake. How's it going? Just showing off what I've been doing as far as website stuff goes. So, no-fi is brand new. This is, I mean, it's pretty simple. You know, it's meant to work on Netscape and old versions of Internet Explorer and all that good stuff. So this is great. This was the first one that got built, and then I transplanted all of the work. Yeah, no, I like them too. I gotta do one more Alexi, and I'll be doing that for the writing page. Moon, what's going on? It's been a while. How's it going? I just saw this in the recommended tab on another video I was watching. Well, you know, happy you saw it at all, I guess. YouTube is a wonderful place. Yeah. So anyway. So this got built, and then I transplanted all that stuff to lo-fi. And the pages all match up, by the way. You can just, like, if I go to a random page on my site, yeah, like last summer, and you go to no-fi, you get the same link, because it's literally the same 3 sites, you know, the same, but they're just built differently, you know. And again, it's meant to be so you can see it however you want. So now comes Hi-Fi, which Hi-Fi was, you know, kind of like the final boss of all of this, where I wanted it to have a theme switcher, and I wanted it to be, you know, super responsive and all this good shit, you know. Kyle is behind them censoring me. That's a shame. He should get a life. I don't know what the fuck Kyle is up to anymore. Last I checked, he was doing the stuff with restorative land, I guess. I don't know what he's up to, other than, like, going to expensive snow retreats with people, and I'm like, man, I wish I could do that. Anyway, so, you know, it was supposed to be all this stuff. It was supposed to be not fixing his site is a good fucking point, yes. Anyway, so, again, going back to, and yeah, you're going to see my fucking... You're gonna see my IP address. I don't care. This is the same one that gets used for the Gopher, and it gets used for the radio and all that kind of stuff. He's working hard bringing Blue Sky support to NeoCities. He should work hard to bring any support at all to NeoCities. The only thing he updates his site for is when he wants to dunk on somebody. Anyway, all my homies hate Kyle Drake. So this is hi-fi right here. So I wish I was a female version of Kyle Drake. That's a weird thing to wish, Jake. I would recommend seeking help. But anyway, so it's based on the V3 version of my site, which was the one that it's this one. So you can see that I have sort of been taking a look and reverse engineering like my old site designs and trying to make them better. So you've got this, but you've also got the theme switcher like I mentioned. You want a dark mode version. There you go. And then the other theme that I put in was my old NeoCities site. Yeah, this is back. This is back, and yes, it is fully functional. And I did update all of the banners with my new word mark and all this other stuff. Like it's like early 2018 never left. And yes, this is, by the way, oh, it's so good. And the thing is, too, is it took me a while to figure out all of the cookie stuff, because I was having issues where it would be, I had it debugging to spew which theme you were using into the console of the JavaScript console, so I could see which theme it was trying to load. And I was having issues where I was trying to load two different themes. Always make sure that you set a path and an expires for your cookies, my friends. Anyway, but this is, like I said, fully responsive. If I pull up the developer console, oh, it doesn't show up on the fucking side? And it hovers, too, so okay. How can I do this? Because I wanted to show off how responsive it is. I guess I could just pull on the window. It's going to look like garbage for you guys, but I guess I could do that. Yeah, there you go. So it's responsive, and I've got Flex going for this kind of stuff, so it'll actually dynamically resize and reshape the content of like what was normally tables and stuff. It'll flex them instead, which is very, very nice. Let's pop the window back into shape. Got my modding stuff going on. And like I said, it's just working really, really nicely. You know, I'm just very, very happy with this so far, and this is what has taken up a decent amount of my free time today, and also in the past week and change. It's actually a lot harder than you might expect to build a site that, because the easy part is loading the style sheets. The hard part is when you have bits that you like to have move around. So for example, on the clean mode version, you have all of the Somnol buttons down right here, but on the Mary NC1, they're here, and those are quite literally being loaded in two different places at once, and you would see that if it didn't load in a style sheet, which is kind of annoying, but you do what you have to. And then also I have this stuff getting moved. This doesn't show up on the clean mode. The top loader mini nav doesn't show up in the platypus theme. That kind of stuff, you know. I have the music page done as well. This is also, like I said, this is also Flex. It does this cool thing where it will like do crazy like arranging of like there's 7 items and it will do 5 and then 2, which is stuff that you could never do with tables. But like I said, it's all nice and responsive, and if you look at it on your phone, it'll look nice. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. So this is coming to Marito.somnolesson.net very, very soon, and I will have other themes for it as well. This is not going to be the only 3. I want to have one that's based on Mary V1, the detabling, yes, which is funny because what he's referring to is when I was downgrading the main Somnol site and my own site to use table layouts, so that way they would work on older browsers. Whereas before they were very, responsive and using Flex and Grid and all that stuff. And I was like, that's all boring. But now I have the option of having all 3. So, like I said, we've got the no-fi one with no layout, the lo-fi one with a table-y kind of nice layout, like kind of Retrozilla-y, sort of, whatever. And then hi-fi, which is all the nice shiny stuff. Tables are still fine. There's no reason not to use tables if you want, your retro browser support. But I would like to have things work on phones and whatnot. So, sometimes the future catches up with you. That's it. So I want to have a theme based on Mary V1. If you remember this, you're fucking old. I didn't even like this at the time, but now I'm just kind of like nostalgic for it. I'm like, oh man, you guys remember this fucking site? You guys remember this shit? I do. I certainly do. There wasn't even much on here. I know, isn't this retro? By the way, shout out to Cabby. because the only reason this site exists in as much as it does is because of not even specifically Maruto, but also this was somehow before my time. Really? You were around on NeoCities after this. This was like December 2018. So vintage, yeah. But it wasn't even just Maruto that it exists, which was an uwu version of my site that Kebby made. Actually, I can pull that up. Kebby V1 Junk Maui, I think it was. Yeah. So it was only because of this that this existed. I think it was the V2 version of it. I don't know. It was one of these old versions of this site that she made uwu that I just happened to stumble across. And it's like, oh my god, a bunch more pages of this survived than I thought. Because for a long time, like you could see here, there was no music page, there was no Quake page, there was no Gopher page. So, yes, this was the first one that I made. This is Mary V1. The thing is that those pages were not in the grab that I had made the initial V1 like for archives. It wasn't in there, but Kebby just happened to, through this meme version of the site that she made, save a bunch more pages, which I mean was pretty similar to early versions of V2 anyway. So I was able to, but it's nice to have the actual thing. I didn't even know Somnol existed. I missed the NeoCities Fallout completely. That is wild. And it just goes to show you, this is something I've been realizing more and more over the past year. I'm like, man, all the shit that I worry about is like completely transparent to the rest of the world. Nobody ever gives a fuck about any of this. It was funny. I had stumbled on a video of last night it was somebody's like shitty meme expose of a plate player in the Colonial community named Friff. Friff, extremely talented at the game, and also was like creepy and was like dating an underage person, and it was bad. It was very, very bad. But the thing is that other than Friff and the person getting groomed, I didn't know any of this stuff. I didn't know any of this was going on. So people mentioning all these different names, and the video didn't have that many views, but it had like 10K views. I'm like, this happened completely outside of my purview, and I like rhythm games. So the fact that, what happened with me and Milo Hacks probably didn't reach that many people either. Because, it's like, again, all these things that feel like big to me on the internet are just not big at all. Nobody really cares, which is nice. This might have been the version of your site that ended up on Kiwi Farms with the classic quote, all from the UK. Is not. Really? Vixen 80? I didn't know this. I'm curious. I didn't know this. Spill the tea, sis. But no, it was actually V2 that showed up on Kiwi Farms. It was an early version of this with, it was the Cammy going, it was from that shitpost sketch he did where he was talking about how the brownies are organic and vegan, something like that. And I cropped that and used that for where the Forest Spirit Cammy is. There's been a lot of improvements to archives actually over the past year and change. For example, I finally got the OG Mary Scratchpad theme up. This is also the site that Leroy copied. Yes, that's another. Yep, that's another thing. There was a people trying to dunk on Somnol, and they like made clones of all of our sites and replaced us with them. It was very, very strange, and it didn't really elicit any sort of reaction. And then they all fell off. I think that was that Neozones? Or maybe I'm conflating things. Maybe that was Park City, and they did something else to us. But anyway, this is like the OG Mary Scratchpad, which was just like this garbage fucking layout that I had built using mini.css. And I just decided I want this back. I want this to be attached to one of my old sites. So I attached it to V2, which is roughly chronological in time. And then the V3 blog is the one that has the Scratchpad that, this one, Rip Park City. Too bad they were too boring. Hello? Oh, it's a winter weather advisory. It's okay. No one's texting me. We're all good. Vixen kept asking to see pictures of 14-year-old girls, and they dug up one of his old BitChute profiles in the bio. So I'm like, I'm a cute lolly who likes to song. It's always fucking lolly. It's always lolly. It's always the anime people. Nuke anime. That's all I gotta say. If you're like one of those fucking people who is like, oh, I'm such a cute anime girl, and I wanna, and they always have like a weird focus on like hugs and cuddling, and it's like, shit's fucking bad. Shit's bad. Consider stepping into a noose. Consider hopping off a building, please. Thank you. We appreciate it. But anyway, so yeah, this is the non-zero scratch pad that existed for a long ass time. And then there's also on archives now. I'm just showing off stuff that I did in the past year because I've already got it up before I go into the game, whatever. The OG fucking blog running Nucleus. He tried saying classmate logged into his accounts and posted, but the IP never changed. It's always that shit. Oh, my account was hacked. Oh, it was somebody else. Like, no. Fuck off. You were the one who did it. Nobody buys it. Nobody buys that shit. But yeah, this thing was hideous as well. But it was actually attached to a Somnal site that also existed. It was V2 that this was attached to, so you can kind of see the theming going on. And they're attached to each other, and you can click through. And hey, look, it's Cabby's old site from 2019, and you got the Halloween thing where she did like the storybook thing, where they were all going trick or treating. The little sister was him role playing as a lolly. Yep, unfortunately. You get the KV Castle, where she's got Poirot and Bergerac and just the wow, man, that's crazy. That's crazy to look at all this stuff, right? I remember reading the Halloween thing. Yeah, I'm so happy that a lot. I think I have all of her Halloween stuff saved. There's V3, which actually now she has it saved too. I think if you go to her site, I persuaded Kebby to have all the old Halloween. Yep, all the old Halloween ones are thankfully saved. Was this 2022? Oh, sorry. I was mistaking it for the one that you did for 2023 where the Pigos were showing up. And I completely forgot that you had the door thing going on for when we were dressing characters as other characters. So we have we have Edward Cullen Dom. Yeah, Dom jump scare. I wasn't expecting him either. And then the 2021 one, and that was where they were carving pumpkins, and wow. I've yet to archive 2024 Halloween. The Art Fight archive has to get updated as well. I built this for Kebby. And I just let her add the text to it because I really wanted to see it done. Man. Sorry, I know that we are now hitting the half-hour mark and we have yet to get into the game, but like, this is classic. Absolutely classic. And again, just going back to rest in peace, Devin. I liked Devin, except for all the parts that I didn't. You know, I wish that she wasn't a schizo. And by all accounts, she's still. Kemi just listing all the things I gotta do. This is so sad. Listen, I love your sites. That's all I gotta say. I love your sites. But yeah. So, oh, you know what else I could show off really, really quick? Just really, really quick. You know, just take the cup. Right. So if you go to 8080 on what? 68, 24, 238, 68, 246. What? Secure connection failed. Oh, duh. There we go. You get all the work in progress sites that I've got going on. I don't like to do these on the live version, so I have this version that's just running on an Apache instance on a netbook, basically. The archives redesign. The new version of archives. Where the only thing that's really keeping it from being finished is there was a Miranda. Miranda's the cat librarian that Kebby had designed, and then I repurposed. I wanted to get one for the other Hordes page, but it's now a more graphical way to browse all of our sites, so it's not just like a fucking list. Bulb folks are not afraid of long URLs, kind of. I try to keep my URLs tidy, and I also try to keep them where they're gonna be easily reusable. But you can see all of DCB's old sites, and he handed me a shit ton of fucking the old NeoCity sites. Like, this was. Oh, duh, they're not actually live. This isn't actually live, so these links don't actually work. If it fits in a Twitter post, it's not long enough. The Bootstrap version, the one that yeah, exactly. It's just it's a much nicer way to browse all this stuff. Savannah only has one archived site. all the ones from people who have left the group, whatever. The old Somnol sites, Go for Info, Misery Inspires, Tesserae, Autosite, Districts. No blog.somnol. I gotta get that up on here. But yeah, just a much nicer way to browse archives, and also a history of Somnol with the long-ass history of the group, which I still need to once over and finish up. But yeah, so archives redesign, hi-fi, whole bunch of stuff coming to Somnol very, very soon. My goal really is lore, absolutely lore. My goal really is just to make it easier for people to see all of the stuff. I've been expunged from history. I think I have one of your sites, the only site you built. I think I have that. I could get that up on there as well. But it's just to make it easier to find stuff. You know, like if I go to Lo-Fi, and I go to like the writing page and the essays list, this stuff was extremely annoying to find until I put it right here. You know, I'd have to go back through the blog and you know, dig up all these fucking links if I wanted just to find one, you know, like, so having them on my site makes them so much easier to find. And I didn't consider this for a long time, but I'm like, we've been around for 6 or 7 years now. I got to really think to make sure that you guys and all of your hard work and all of my hard work is easy to find, you know, because otherwise it just gets fucking buried in the archives, and I don't want that. I want all the cool stuff to be easily visible. So that's kind of what you see is going with hi-fi, finally having Marito.somnolesson.net back, as opposed to just no-fi and lo-fi, which are like weird vintage versions for weirdos like me. And then the archives one being more visual and not just being a gigantic, like, again, just to show you what archives looks like right now. This is not particularly friendly to browse, you know, and it's just very disorganized. So, I mean, it's cool. I fucking love the GoldenEye look, but, yeah, I gotta just, I'm working on redoing stuff, basically. So, lots of cool things coming to somnolesson.net. If you have not visited somnolesson.net, which I know everybody in chat has, but anybody, any stragglers, whatever, go check that shit out. Because we are awesome. And that's my unbiased take on it. Let's get to the game. I haven't. I know you haven't, Jake. Alright, so we're going to go to HDMI 2. I'm going to pull up chat on my phone. Yeah, I suppose that's the easiest way to do it, right? Oh, shit, there is one more thing I gotta do, which is to unmute the, 33-minute long sponsor segment. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Can we count it as sponsorship if it's me? Sorry, I gotta unmute the capture device. That's what I gotta do. Boost the game just very, very slightly. He's gonna take you back to the past. No, I'm not. I'm going to take you back to 2005, which technically counts as the past, I guess. Anyway, yes, we are finally getting into Pac-Man. Go ahead and turn down my own volume, just to reduce the amount of echo that you might get. Am I meant to not be able to skip these? My controller is working. Do you want to load a save game? Yes. Yep, that's one. There we go. Pac-Man is basically 45. That's crazy. There was a guy on r/retroish earlier who was making a kids these days post, but he was like talking about how, like, you know, we were so cool, and I'm like, man, you're almost 50 and you're talking like this?
It's a nice surprise, Orson. Thanks.
I would be more and more confused too. I mean, getting teleported like this.
He's being held somewhere in this realm. Couldn't it be better to find him before this place collapses entirely?
Clyde? Hey, it's been a long time since I traded witticisms with Old Red. I really do feel almost nostalgic.
We're all getting nostalgic here tonight, Pac-Man.
Ghosts? I tell you, it's just not natural.
Natural or not, Pac-Man, you need to do it. Clyde's a fighter, and he'll be vital in our war against Ruin.
Alright. So let's get into it. I gotta get used to how this controls again. I do like that you get score in this game. I don't remember. Was score a thing for the other Pac-Man worlds? I don't remember. I hate bugs. Pac-Man worries about arthritis. You know what? This was supposed to be his fucking birthday, by the way. And everybody's like, oh yeah, he has to take penis pills and arthritis and shit like that. I'm like, man, can't a guy be old in peace? I believe it was in 2. I just like that, the fact that there's like a score thing going on. Like it's an arcade game, you know. Oh man, immediately when I start talking about actually playing the game, my viewer count goes up slightly. People were waiting for me to shut the fuck up about websites, which is fine. That's perfectly cool. I know we're here for the video games. I'm here for the video games as well. Man, those bugs really are fucking annoying. People wanted their Pac-Man. I want Pac-Man too. I was drunk last night and looking at fucking Pac-Man plushies. I'm like, man, I'm tempted. I don't know where the fuck I put them, but I'm tempted. Pac-Man has a mortgage. We are so... Man, no wonder kids are like, oh, I don't want to become an adult. Being an adult sucks. It's because it's just arthritis and mortgages. Oh, shit. No! Man, I'm gonna die in a moment. That's not what I wanted. That's another reason adulthood sucks. You die. I need a blue crystal. Oh god. Why did I do that? I thought the jump was closer. That's fine. I needed health anyway. That's fine. Alright, so this is like a button puzzle. I should actually probably play the game properly, right? This is, yeah, there we go. It's a button puzzle. You gotta hit the right button in order to get up here. And do that. What? I don't know. Shut up, Jake. You never believed in me. Pac-Man lying dead in the goo is really funny. See, I can just say it was intentional. It was for comedic effect. Seriously, I hate those fucking bugs. So you got to find out which button causes the walkway to work properly. Owaka Okami. That's another thing that we've been playing a lot of, Okami. Oh, here we are. It's probably this one, right? That would make sense, because it's the tall one. You betcha, buddy. This is violent. Yeah, no. The motion blur and, like, the shaking effects when you're, like, butt bouncing are really good in this game. They make it look powerful. Fuck. Gonna do some bug squashing. But they keep coming. Oh, I see a rev-roll pad. Hold on, I gotta do the rev-roll. I would not want to be butt bounced on. Oh, fuck you. I was reading chat. There we go. That's what's going on. That angle felt like a shitpost. Oh, God. Whee! Oh, God. I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted the Galaxian. Jake, what are you trying to say? The things you have been admitting tonight, my friend. I'm so lonely, man. Pac-Man, please have sex with me. I'm so horny. Don't clip that out of context. Oh my good lord. See, I do love that they have, like the Pac-Man World is, like, it's not very serious, right? Like, I like that they have these fucking mazes in Pac-Man. It's like, oh, you know, that's so nostalgic right there. Like, they know that trying to turn Pac-Man into, like, a whole ass, like, 3D platformer character is pretty silly. I like that. I appreciate that. Even if they gave him a voice. Yeah. Oh yeah, first try. Check that shit out. Turn around, you missed one. Guys, there's no rush. I can just eat another power pellet. There's no rush.
It's so sad to see this place falling apart. I had a fine life here as a young ghost. I learned basic levitation, scaring and surprising, spooky noises, all here. Oh, great time.
You guys can hear the game, right? Just checking. I can hear. Okay, excellent. Yeah. Orson making everybody uncomfortably understanding of his situation, watching the place that you grew up falling apart due to fentanyl. Happens. These are blinker platforms. They only last for a short time, so move quickly. Okay, then let me move. Fentanyl. Phantom fentanyl. What she said. No, I missed one. This sucks. Oh, okay. They just respawn. They only last for a short time, but they respawn, so it's all good. Roblox obby. Yeah, they do kind of have a Robloxy look to them, don't they? Ooh, man. No! Did you see that? The power pellets are Narcan. Sorry, I want to get my phone right in front of me so I can actually read chat without craning my neck. I meant to do that. Exactly. Listen. Part of being a good showman is making it look intentional. Listen, as long as you look like you meant to do that, you meant to do that. Health. Oh, round two. Oh, you got the green guys. Where they do the speedies. They do zoomies. Where's the power pellets? The evil ghosts as opposed to the good ghosts. Oh, there's a power pellet. See if we can do 1600. Yeah! Real shit. Hashtag not all ghosts. Yeah, these are spectral monsters for those of us who didn't catch the first stream. They are not ghosts, they are spectral monsters. And even ghosts don't like them. It really is. Let me see if I can get a close-up on that huge mouth. I'm very happy to help. Man, that shit is so annoying. I finally cleared out all the spectral monsters, and now bugs start showing up. You guys didn't show up while I was getting my ass fucked by the spectral monsters. You could have waited. You could have waited forever. Preferably forever, because fuck bugs. We had a nice long conversation in the voice chat about last night. We had a nice big long conversation about the difference between the UK stink bugs, which are green and bite people, and the American stink bugs, which are brown, don't bite people, but fucking stink if you do anything other than move away from them as quickly as possible. It's not great. Don't recommend them. I hate them. And they were fucking even showing up, like, they were even showing up in the winter, in the middle of December, and, like, I'm trying my best to just, like, scoot it out the window, because otherwise, if I just leave it alone, which is what I do for most bugs, you know, I don't bother, like, spiders and shit. But, like, this one, when it would land, first off, it would make, like nasty flying noises, and then when it lands, it's, like, smacking against...
Excuse me, Munchie?
Oh, hello.
Did I hear something, tiny squeak?
Yeah, the big red ghost gets himself all caged up, so the yellow fella gets the money.
That's racist.
Go on then, Munchie. Mock away.
Aw, don't take it like that. It's not like I find it funny or anything, Clyde. Well, not much, only a little. Are you okay, Clyde?
All right, that's it. I don't need rescuing.
That's racist.
Nope, leave me here. I'll take dignity over freedom any day.
Well, you don't currently have either
Oh,
one.
It's just no fun. Hold on a sec, I'll be right there.
This whole game's vibe feels so strange, right? I don't know. I'm like, this is super nostalgic for me, don't get me wrong. But it is bizarre to watch Pac-Man be, like, bantering with the ghosts. I guess it makes sense, given that, you know, otherwise you'd have to... Because, you know, in the original game, the whole point is that they just, you know, they kill each other over and over, forever. But here, I mean, I guess I gotta, like... Why does the ghost have a New York accent? I feel like Pinky had a weird accent, too. Yeah, I mean, well, this is the Spectral Realm. You know, this is not Pac-Man's homeworld, which is nice and comfy. This is the ghost's homeworld, which is absolutely fucking desolate and being taken over by a child who hates, what was it, kittens and chocolate? I know he's not a child, but he has the stature of one. He's about as tall as Jake. Damn, bitch, you live like this? This is why everybody should catch every single one of my streams, because otherwise you miss the lore. You miss the great lore, which is that, yes, this is the Spectral Realm. The first world was crazy, too. It was like Pac-Man in a fucking toxic waste dump. I'm not sure. I don't know. Apparently Orson has great nostalgic memories of this place. So, who am I to argue? I have fond memories of strange shit, too. Sorry, I thought I saw something. I don't. Alright, time to summon a ghost. Ooh. Turn spectral creatures blue by hitting them with a sonic boo. Sonic boo! That's kind of neat. And then you blast it again. So you blast it, and then you blast it again to quote-unquote eat it. Motherfucker. Ah! That's okay. He can come back. You just summon him again and he comes right back. Ghosts don't die, they only respawn. It's very, very true. DCB says that the tonal shift from 2 to this is old people medicine mixed with new people medicine. It's supposed to be totes cray. I suppose some people would find it totes retar, but I'm not one of those people. Clyde's super scare can be used to damage certain parts of the environment. Okay. Press square to activate his super scare. Whoa! He must charge up at a spectral fountain first. Okay. Oh, so he just charges up like that. And then...
Thanks, Richie. Looks like you have your uses after all.
Hey, less of the munchie, okay?
Aw, is someone insecure about
I
that?
don't mean nothing by it. I'm just a little on edge because my boys Inky and Blinky have gone AWOL, and I'm betting the freak that caged me up has them too.
Yep, you'd be right.
Right now, I'm just trying to get rid of some spectral siphons and to stop this realm collapsing around our ears.
Siphons? Like machines? I ain't seen nothing like that. Just a big old swirly thing.
Sounds like it.
From within the spectral realm, a siphon's effect would be seen as a quasi-pseudo-distortion of its atomic fabric.
Is this some multiverse shit right here?
Swirly! Pac-Man, find that swirliness!
Is this a hole in the multiverse? Pac-Man versus the Combine. Pac-Man Cinematic Universe coming soon to a PS2 near you. It's been out for like 15 years now. What the hell? And it's crazy too because this game does have ties to the first two. Like the gigantic robot bit that has only gotten mentioned once, and I'm sure is only going to get mentioned one other time. That's fucking a new version of Pac-Man from the antagonist from the first game. Like, that's crazy. They just happen to bring back the guy from the first Pac-Man World, and that's it. Once. That's very strange. This game is very, very strange. I like it. This game is great, but it's very, very strange. Honestly, complete lore refresh. I'm happy to help. I want one of those YouTube videos that's like the entire lore of Pac-Man World explained in 5 minutes. I want to see it. If anybody can produce that video, I would be grateful. These parts are trippy as all fuck. Because you see where the platforms are going to be. But then once you clear them out, you just sort of got to rely on your memory, which is pretty neat. That's a nice touch. Fuck. Pac-Man video competition, yes. Whoever produces the best one wins $5 and a PNG to put on their table. I wonder if I'm going to get all the statues for this level. Probably not. It is also nice just to have an excuse to play and beat all these games, though, you know? I have legitimately owned this game since I was like 5 or 6 years old. Hey, can you throw in a Zarawa plushie? Just for you, DCB, just for you. But, I mean, especially given the fact that, like, I don't want to say I can't take it with me, because I most certainly can. But, like, when I moved to Wales, I mean, obviously that's a, Like, that's obviously a PAL region, you know, for the games and stuff. So while I can, you know, I've played PAL games on this TV just fine, you know, with OPL and all that. So, you know, it's not like I couldn't find a way to play those games on, like, Keby's, you know, European PS2, but obviously, if I don't have to take it at all, I'd prefer not to, you know? So it's nice to play through these games, get to make some memories with you guys, and, you know, have a little bit of fun with it before I invariably get rid of them, you know, in the move. You know, in the move in a couple years. I don't know. Maybe I will take them. They're only a DVD case each. We will see. I guess it all really depends on how much space Kebby has, you know? Because I don't even know where we'll be moving to, you know? Probably an apartment, but, like, I guess we'll see. Because the thing that matters more, as far as my collections go, than anything is my CDs. Those are non-negotiable. But, like, my games and stuff, I really don't have any, like, great attachment to them outside of having owned some of them for fucking forever. Hey, Jesus. That was raunchy. UK apartment, AK probably small. Exactly. You know, it's not the kind of thing where space will be a super premium. So, if, you know, it's probably going to mean getting rid of a lot of stuff. There's very few things that, like, I don't want to get rid of. Probably just, like, the E-Machines box and my CDs, and that's probably it. And that's fine. I really don't mind. And it's cheaper too. Even if we have the space, obviously it costs money to ship all this stuff. So if I don't have to bring it, it's obviously going to be cheaper.
You seem awfully fond of the Spectral Realm, Horse. I guess it looks different to you.
Keeping the plushies too. Yeah, you know
It
it.
looks different to everyone who comes here, Pac-Man. It reacts to expectation, you see. It's really a sea of potential, which is probably why it makes such a tempting target for that.
That's
powerful
trippy.
remote.
You mean everybody sees the Spectral Realm differently? That's trippy as shit. This is a Pac-Man game, right? Hey, pick up that health. Pick up that cam. Shit. These guys are out for fucking blood. That's so multiverse. This is literally Pac-Man in hell. Dante's fucking fifth circle of hell right here. That's so multiverse. Every time the multiverse comes up, I don't even necessarily think of the Somnal multiverse right now. I'm thinking of that awful movie that Red Letter Media covered, where there was like that bit where they're like, oh, you know, I dig on multiverses, and then the guy's talking about being a slut for wontons. I could go for wonton soup right now, to be perfectly honest. I could. I've also been weirdly hungry today. Even though although I try to eat, I'm like Pac-Man. I am never satiated. Fuck. I'm hungry right now, to be honest. Wouldn't Pac-Man's Circle of Hell be gluttony? Probably. Don't ask me to understand anything about classic literature. Finally. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could eat. I'm like Pac-Man. I can eat. At least Pac-Man seems to have a pretty healthy diet. Mostly fucking fruit. I don't want to touch the rings just yet. Ow! I should have seen that coming. Come on, motherfucker. Yeah, Pac-Man's pretzels. Yeah. I always associate the pretzel more with Ms. Pac-Man. Actually, because I feel like that was a Ms. Pac-Man thing, right? I guess I'm a fake fan because I don't know my fruits. I mean, Pac-Man, what was it? Cherry, strawberry, orange, apple. Was it the melon stages next? It was like melon. Maybe it wasn't melon. Maybe there was something else. And then the last one was the key. Yeah, okay. Where's that other ring? There should be two, right? Yup. Wee. At least we're getting pretty close to the end of the stage, given that the fruits are getting filled. Why do I think I can hop these gaps? I don't know, maybe I have a death wish. Fuck! I'm slipping. I see that there's this other ring. How do I get to it, though? Do I have to go around? Is that, I feel like it has to, this trampoline. No, this is going backwards. I really do feel like it has something to do with that trampoline. I'm gonna check it. One more time. Alright, so that's definitely a no. How about over here? Is there anything over here? Right, like, I'm not crazy, right? You see that there's these other rings, but, like, how do you get to them? Oh! Wall bounce. Yeah! Look at us. We're so smart, chat. Oh my god, our brain is embiggening right now. I always forget that he can do the fucking wall jump. Whoa! Oh, you bitch. Fuck. Now how the fuck am I supposed to get up there? Am I able to hop from here? I think so. Yep, okay. That's how you do it. Oh! Man. I can see the spore part. I mean, this really is like a weird alien planet kind of thing going on, right? I can definitely see the spore thing. There we go.
That looks like the Cyclone vortex ahead, Pac-Man.
That's just a swirl. I can't hack that.
Actually, in the spectral realm, siphons are much more vulnerable. If you can knock something suitably large into the vortex, it should knock it out completely.
Sounds like when Miss Pac sucks up one of my power pellets in the vacuum cleaner.
What?
Uh-oh, spectrals, but no power pellet. I hate to admit it, but I need help. I must be able to summon Clyde somehow.
Oh, come fuck on. I see there is this one as well. What does this rev pad do? Shit. Alright. So that is not a rev pad. Do not try to rev roll on that. There we go. Oh, that's what that does. It summons Clyde. Am I stupid? Why is my, like, depth perception off today? Yeah, it just works better if you tap the button. The camera on this level is fucked. Thank you, I'm glad it's not just me. I'm like, I cannot aim properly for whatever fucking reason. We got the plumb bob. And that's all that matters.
Hey, that's him. The freak that tricked me into that cage.
Yeah, we met before. He's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
You're entitled to form your own.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Pac-Man. I'll subject your onions to an integral fragility.
What did that mean? What did he mean by that?
I have no idea what a fragility is, but I'd like to see his onion subjected to it. Go.
Reddit mod enemy. Well, I'd like to stay in chat, but actually...
Getting ghosts to fight your battles for you? How the Nevermind has sunk in. Keep talking, loudmouth. You're gonna get every silver bubble back with interest.
I have heard people from New York who are this dumb, by the way. This is accurate.
Are you gonna tell me what you done with my boys Inky and Blinky? Let me think. No, I'm gonna say no. Sorry about that. Careful here. It's a tricky bit. That's right.
You would think it's tricky. For me, first try.
Whoa there, Munchie. This is a job for a real fighter. Namely, the reigning Ghostly Champion, Clyde. That's me.
That's me. I'm trying to find where I summon him. Oh, probably up here, right? I forgot I had a punch move. I forgot. Pac-Man can punch shit. He has all these fucking things that I forget he can do. I'm telling you, this game has a real habit of, like, it introduces stuff to you that you can do, and then it's only ever needed once. Like, I haven't needed to punch anything in, like, 3 levels. And, like I said, the fucking gigantic robot, that only showed up once. I don't know, maybe all this stuff will get used in the exciting outro.
Come on, I can handle the day. There's evening to be doing. If I'm coming at you kind of slow, it's because I'm busy thinking of all the things I'm gonna do.
Gay. Look at the fucking Clyde in the corner.
Hey, if you want to go straight back in that cage, keep coming, you deserve doofus. I'm gonna haunt you very, very real.
Oh my god, we get it already. Have I gotten any closer?
I hope your footing's fine for your own sake. You do know I was joking, right? The cage thing, a joke. Right? Right? Maybe we should enter a period of negotiations. You know what I mean by that, don't you, Clyde? Oh, I guess not.
Oh, I know what to negotiate with.
So that's an integral fragility. Neat!
Better still, Clyde's timely facultation destroyed the siphon. It seems that hurling a huge chunk of rock into a siphon nexus causes a huge feedback surge. That's something to remember.
No one can lock the big red in a cage and expect to remain unthrown in a swirly vortex thing. No, sir.
Whoa, shouldn't have messed with you, Clyde.
And magnificently, that seems to have deactivated the siphon as well. High five all around. Slap skin. Yeah.
Ew. Hey, I got a second level score thingy. Cool. Yep. We are just going to continue on. Let's see what that winter weather advisory is about. Because we're expecting crazy weather all fucking week. So it's supposed to start at 4 a.m. on Wednesday and end at 4 p.m. on Wednesday and 10 a.m. on Thursday. Mixed precip, snow and sleet up to 1 inch, ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch. That's crazy. So there's a decent chance that my schedule's going to get weird for this week, I guess.
Welcome to Pack Life.
You make Sonic look like a dork. Ouch. Sorry, I forgot. I can punch people. I was just talking about that. He's so cool and quippy. You know what? Here's a better idea. Meow, 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 meow. Oh shit. Boom. Oh my good lord. This move was in Sonic Frontiers, kind of. Oh dear. I don't think I can ribbon loop him. I can try. And then what? Do I just beat his ass? Fuck. We do a little lasso select. Yeah, I mean... Oh, I can butt bounce him. Yay! I gave him enough brain damage. Very cool. Is there a way to get up there? I assume these hurt you, right? They do absolutely fucking nothing. Cool. Oh, wait. Duh. I can go through the opening the monster made. Duh. I just want to ask what any of this has to do with Pac-Man. Where are we? Whoops. Savannah should be out of French class soon. That'll be fun. Oh, man. The jumps are so hard to gauge. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Well, I can't say that was the friendliest welcome I've ever had, Ors.
Sorry, I don't know why those guys didn't turn up on my radar. Anyway, carry along this path, Pac-Man. There should be another siphon in this area.
Where am I, by the way?
High up in the Cragstone Mountains. I've no idea why Rowan would want to build siphons here. The one in Gogeka made a kind of sense.
What's going on with his voice?
Real and Spectral World is thin there. But why here? I'm flummoxed.
Never mind, Orson. I've been flummoxed from the start, and I'm doing okay.
See, we should all be more like Pac-Man. Pac-Man just rolls with the confusion. I mean, he's been smacking his head for... I mean, this would have been... How many years after the first Pac-Man World? And I'm not sure he can think straight at all anymore. It's alright, it happens. Ooh. Gotta have the cool windmill in the mountains. Gotta. That's like... Japanese game staple, right? I guess. I don't know. I don't know shit about Japan.
It appears to be missing a part.
Well, thank you. That was very astute of you, Pac-Man. Very, very cool. I bet you this part is going to be found right nearby. Alright, so there's no using this, like, cable device right now. Oh, you gotta use the branches. Oh god. Ha! There was a melon up there. Fuck. Man, these jumps are so annoying to gauge, genuinely. I make them, though. See? Look, there we are. It's a part. And a crystal. Reminded of Catwalk Tower in Okami. I'm telling you, I feel like this is... Wait, did you see that? I felt like I had some control over Pac-Man scrambling on the side of the wall. Must have just been my imagination. But yeah, it feels very like... desolate, Japanese-y windmill, wooden parts kind of thing. Anyway.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of this, aren't I?
Think of it as a valuable learning experience.
Yeah, that's it. It's all about learning. Pac-Man's going to be a structural engineer by the time we're over. Oh, nice. Save point. Oh my god, it's a world of windmills.
Wow. So quiet. Is this a ghost town?
But
The last registered inhabitants were a group of archaeologists who were apparently studying some local caverns. But I've no life readings now. Maybe Irwin's autonomic policy enforcement mechanoids, his robots I mean, scared them away. It looked like some of these windmills are rather dilapidated, Pac-Man. It looks like they provide power for the ropeways, so you'll have to fix them to get around the village.
well, you heard the man. Time to fix some windmills. I'm telling you, it's not very Pac-Man-y, but I really do enjoy the locales in this game. They're just interesting. Oh god. Seriously, what's going on with this communicator? Why is that happening? Yapping at catastrophic levels right now. No, there's no making that jump. I'm confused. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What did the button do? Motherfucker, get on there. Oh, God. God damn it. It's a good thing it doesn't subtract a whole life when I do that. Unless I'm supposed to, like, put the button back up and... No, apparently not. What do I do? Where do I go? Oh, there's a trampoline. Oh, God. I'm so glad that it did that automatically because I went to go scratch my head. Maybe I should go back and finish Pac-Man World 1 and 2 now that I've played through 3. Well, now that I am playing through 3, I should say. I know that they're not very similar to this, but they kind of also are. It's interesting. It's interesting like that. I have played both of them. I just haven't beaten either of them. And I'm always satisfied to have another save that I can add to my finished save card. There we go. Fuck. Fuck. Bluetooth drivers eated themselves yesterday. Very good. I love technology. Technology has the potential to change everybody's life, and this is what you're spending it doing instead, fixing your Bluetooth drivers. I love technology. Technology is great. Ted Kaczynski did not have a point. There we go. There's a key. And another windmill part. Very, very cool. There's this thing I like in games where they kind of have a part, in levels like this. Because this reminds me a little bit of how there's keys in Quake. And the key, all it does is to provide you like an extra 2 or 3 minutes of gameplay while you go to get another part that you need. They could have just given you the part. Like, that could have just been the whole point. But, like, I guess that wouldn't have been complex enough. I find that neat. I do find that neat. And it's something that I always have trouble with when I design levels because I end up like, well, why would I make it more complicated? It could be so simple. But that's not what good level design is. Level design sometimes is actually very, very complicated just because. So that's why you have a bit that has the key, and then you go get the key, and then the key, all it does is give you the piece you need for the windmill, even though you could have just gotten the piece for the windmill. Sometimes it's good to have things be roundabout. Hey, it's these guys again. There it is. Ow. $1,600, $1,600, $1,600. Yeah! 1,600. That's how you know that I'm a pro Pac-Man player. Did you see Pac-Man's... What is that? What is that? Sorry, I don't want to have that blasting in your ears, but I kind of need to progress. That's not great. Let's see if it clears up, I guess. I'll turn it down for you guys if it doesn't. What the hell? I think this is where background music was supposed to load in, but instead it's just this. It's not like I've seen any other issues with the game at the moment. Maybe. Oh my god, please go away. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll always turn it down for you guys. So at least it's not as loud for you. Yeah, there we go. And once it goes away, I'll turn it back up. No, that really is bizarre. I don't know what the actual fuck happened. But again, that reminds me a lot of what happens when, like, assets don't load in games. Or, like, when it's about to freeze. Maybe the game's about to crash. I don't know. Is it me also, or is it only coming out of the right ear? Where am I supposed to go? Feels slightly right-sided, might be imagining it. It could be the power of suggestion, could be actually properly right-sided. Am I supposed to... What am I doing up here? Oh my god, this is a nice time for 8 people to tune in. Hi, 8 people. So, my game is having a weird problem where it's fucking ringing out of the right side. I think it was meant to load in music or something, but it didn't work. Whoa! Oh, it went away. Oh, it went away. Oh, sweet, sweet relief. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, it went away. That sucked. That supremely fucking sucked. Damn it. No, it came back! I'm gonna die again. Fuck you. Okay. No! It was gone! And now it's back. Whatever. Fuck it. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Oh, thank God. Okay. Pac-Man, you little shit. Thank you. It's a feature. It's a feature. See, next time we hit a save point, if it's still doing that, I'll just reboot the whole game and see if it goes away. It's not MX4SIO. This is a disc copy. Wait! Sorry, some of the sound effects were missing, too. Very strange. And it hasn't affected the rest of the game at all. It's just the sounds. And specifically just the fact that this is ringing all the time, I guess. Sorry, if I have to put up with it, you do as well. Them's the breaks. Live corruption happening, possibly. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I will try playing this game over MX4SIO if I have to. Obviously, I prefer to have a disc copy, but if I have to, I will. I'd prefer it to not be a corruption stream. I'd prefer it to be a We Play Pac-Man World 3 stream. Yeah, this is from disc. I don't know, maybe this is a known bug of the game. This really does feel like it tried to load in music and failed or something. Oh, okay, it went away. Oh, thank God. Alright, and fucking stay away this time, please. Thank you. The fade out is so funny. My ears are still ringing.
Why are you surprised about the siphons here, horse?
Any place can be siphoned from in principle. And there are plenty of places.
Sorry, I know you were talking, but also, time to save. Also, why is it called Zephyr Heights? I thought we were in the, I don't know what it was called, the Cornhole Mountains or something.
It's easier to set up and maintain delicate machinery than these mountains. There just has to be a reason to siphon here specifically.
Seriously. Why are these here? Why are they solid if you can't destroy them and they don't hurt you? Oh, I guess they do hurt you. If you do one specific, very specific thing with them, they hurt you. Man, what the hell? I mean, that's the risk you take with all these old games, right? Is that they could fuck up on you live on stream. Oh, fuck you. Live on stream, you know. I mean, I literally got saved when I was doing the Sly 3 stream by a stroke of pure luck that my disc copy of it was not loading after one of the cutscenes. Like, one of the cutscenes would freeze, which means there was no getting past it. I just happened to have another copy of Sly 3 on hand. This was before I got my MX4 card, so, like, if I didn't have that second disc copy, we would have been stuffed as far as a Sly 3 stream for that week, and I probably would have had to rush order another copy from eBay or something, but I just happen to have one on hand, you know? So, again, it's just kind of the nature of the beast. And that's one thing that people don't often talk about as far as, like, the whole emulation versus real hardware debate, is that when you emulate, stuff can fuck up, obviously, and I would probably argue that emulation fucks up a lot more than real hardware, but real hardware can still fuck up. And arguably will more often as the time goes on. You know, as the years go on. Can I make that jump? I can. Okay, cool. So a good emulation, I would say, is probably better protected from crazy glitches and stuff, because, you know, if you're playing like a copy from Myriant or something, you know that works perfectly fine.
Initiating zero identification Tippy-toe protocols for undetected siphon insertion.
What?
That sounded nothing like me.
That sounded nothing like me. What? I'm so confused. What was any of that about? What did he mean by this? What am I supposed to do with this? I guess just run through? Oh, run through and destroy these. Time for the robots that scream in agony. Ready? You pumped? I am. Yeah, Pac-Man just fist fights fucking robots, and it's okay. It's okay. That works somehow. That's the least believable part of this entire game, is the fact that Pac-Man with just boxing gloves on can beat the shit out of a robot. Whoa. Oh, I see. And here we are on the other side of it. Very cool. I'm like half waiting for something else to fuck up with the audio. You know what? I'm going to risk it and turn it up for you guys again. The computer is evil. I don't think it's evil. The computer was where my friends are. I just think that the computer sometimes has problems existing in a way that doesn't suck. Oh, of course. It's having a stressful time. I'm having a stressful time. Alright, turning it back down. Is there a separate volume for music? You are a smart man. This is why you're going to college. That is a good point. I will keep it turned up. I will see if we can turn down the music and because to be perfectly honest, it's not like the music is fucking... Yes, okay, so you can turn down music. See if that fixed it. No, I don't want to overwrite stuff. That fixed it. So I guess we're just playing with the music off. I mean, again, the music in this game is so minimal and weird. Like, seriously, if you didn't see it, go see the part 1 where the music will just randomly pop in and just be like, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know how to describe the style of the music in this game. It's just strange. Like, kind of like orchestral, I suppose, but just like so minimal and weird and like I can't describe it. I don't know. But we're missing absolutely nothing with the music down other than, you know, forever. Unreal Tournament music in the background. You know what? Not a bad idea. Oh, time to hack. Time to play a big maze. Pac-Man. He hacks by being Pac-Man. Oh, that froze the ghosts. You know, my Pac-Man skills, they're embiggening, I think. All this Pac-Manning has made me so good at Pac-Man. See, I just got all 4 ghosts. Oh, there's that bug. Get the bug. Get the bug. The one that's fucking shitting out dots. Fuck you. Fuck you, bug. You as good at Pac-Man as I am at Bejeweled 2 Deluxe, perhaps even more so. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Very much appreciate your kind words. I'm not actually that good at Pac-Man.
Man, oh man, I love doing that.
Don't dilly-dally, Pac-Man. I'm getting reports of a bigger site. Irwin must have hidden it inside the mountain.
Looks like I'm going underground then.
Why was Pac-Man's mouth fucking moving? Did you see that? His voice was moving for Irwin. Or not Irwin, Orson's voice. I'm pretty sure that was Orson's voice, right? But it was Pac-Man's mouth moving. That's weird. I'm telling you, there's something not quite right going on with my copy of this game, but, like, it's working just enough that I'm, like, okay with it. I will probably keep an MX4 copy on hand. I'll actually see if this game can even run on MX4. I'm sure it can. But I'll keep an MX4 copy on hand just in case my copy of Pac-Man World 3 is personalized, as DCB puts it.
These must be the caverns those archaeologists were exploring, Pac-Man. Irwin's desire to site them here.
Hey, Savannah.
Ancient catacombs.
We're having some weird-ass times with this game. First off, there's... Did you notice also there's no more sound effects? Or not sound effects, subtitles? Oh, the subtitles got turned off somehow. Bastards. Turn that back up. No, fuck you. I don't want to save. I want to get back to the game. No more subtitles. Don't worry, I put the subtitles back on, so that way I can actually understand what's going on. Because I can barely hear the game. I turn my TV down when I'm streaming, so that way you guys don't hear an echo. But no, it was strange. For like a good, I don't know how long it was, like 10 minutes or so, there was just like this constant right-leaning, like in the right ear, screeching from what sounded like music that was supposed to get loaded, but didn't. And then it happened again as soon as we entered another area. And now some music is going, or sound effects are going missing sometimes, like punch sound effects, or like, yeah, like the butt bounce one is going weird. I'm telling you, this is strange. Wait, but like it hasn't crashed the game or anything yet, so I haven't bothered to like do anything about it. Like I was just saying, I'm gonna keep a copy on my MX4 card just in case my copy happens to be like genuinely fucked up or something. But oh, gigantic scorpion time. This is a real life depiction of Savannah's house last night. Can I punch the shit out of the scorpion? I can. The giant spider moved to the bathroom.
Scary. Can I go home now?
Those things are...
Yes, they are. No, you can't.
Meanie.
Meanie! Man, fuck you, Orson. Yeah, you can stun them by punching them. Hurry up! Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is nuts. I'm just gonna ignore him. Yeah, that's called using your iframes. Yes, by the way, Pac-Man can indeed punch. Because that's what Pac-Men do. Oh, give me some fucking health, please. Thank you. I'm telling you, this game is odd, but I really do like it. Oh shit, I thought it crashed right there. I guess not. Maybe that was just like the game loading some shit through an area portal. I'm not sure. Uninstalled 100 megabytes Copilot. Good. Fuck Microsoft. Fuck Copilot. Fuck AI. Go read Ed Zitron's newsletter. I don't like this. I don't like that it's looking around. Now this game is Ratchet and Clank. Ow. You racist. I'm not sure what to do here. I can't electrocute Irwin. Pac-Man with a gun would go hard. That is true. I want to see it now. You know, we are about due for another Pac-Man World, aren't we? We should just make Pac-Man a character in Garfield Deathmatch. Oh, fucker. Alright, and that short circuits his defenses, and then what? Can I just run up to him and short circuit his shit? Or actually, yeah, hop on top of him and... Oh, you can't. Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do to him then? Just bounce on his car? Okay. Sure. Hop on, I want to ride. Oh man, that sounds like Pac-Man Versus, but for Roblox. So I guess you literally just do run up and bounce on his car. Ooh, parts are flying off and breaking off. We're having an effect, chat. We're doing it live. Ow. Are you gonna stop me at any point? I guess not. This is how I deal with people. I just bounce on their car. Yeah, that's what I expected to happen, but it didn't stop me for whatever reason. I could just rev roll on it forever. That would be, you know, pretty, big dick, as they say. Is this the entire fight? Is just to break off all 4 parts of his car? Okay. I mean, I'm game. That's what I was hoping for. I was like, there's no way that this is the only part of the fight. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Moon. Definitely drop in more. Good seeing ya. Hello, Sparks. I hope the music bug gets worse. Thank you, Savannah, for the vote of confidence. I have the music turned off, so, like, there ain't gonna be no more fucking music bug. There might be other bugs. I don't know. Damn it. Oh, at least I don't have to fucking restart like that fucking fight at the end of Ratchet and Clank, where every time I died, I had to do all that shit again. Yeah. Erwin just destroys his own robots. Thank you. That was helpful. That was genuinely very helpful. DCB saved the stream. I would have probably kept going. It would have just been annoying having the ringing in the right ear forever. Would have had to mute the game audio or something. Oh, you fucker. There we go. So yes, no, it was very, very nice of you to recommend checking that out. Nope, I don't have time. This is crazy. Oh shit! Where's he going? My man's is airborne. I don't know how you do that with half your fucking vehicle blown off by pack ass, but you do you, Irwin. Damn. Shot in the back. Seriously, why does the camera keep doing that? Yes, I see Irwin. I see where he is. All good. No worries. I haven't lost sight of the guy I'm trying to kill. It's all good. Okay. So now he's brought back down to earth. Run up to him. Kick his shins in. Yep, I kind of know how this works now. I just wonder what else I can bounce on, because I knocked all this shit off his car. I'm just trying to ignore the robots. Not the smartest strategy, but it seems to be working okay. Seems to be. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe that's fine. Ow. Damn it. I'm just burning through all my lives here. That's okay. What else do I have lives for? I guess I bounce on the front of his plane? Oh, bounce on him. Damn it! I don't want to have to do this one more time. We were so close. We were so close. Alright, this is it. This is it. Here's where Irwin eats shit. You ready? You pumped? Of course, all that happens in Pac-Man is just fine. See you later. Kills you, kills you, kills you. Oh, he's fine.
My Gigatron! You destroyed my Gigatron! I love that.
He's like, look at this guy.
Remember when it was just a
Get a load of this asshole.
You may be evil, but at least you love your giant robot.
How dare you pity me? Who do you think you are?
He looks like a Courage the Cowardly Dog villain.
Giant! Don't make me summon my Terradecahydratron. My stepfather made me summon it once. Once.
Give it up, Irwin. Conquering the universe never works for shrimpy megalomaniacs with mittens. It's a known thing.
Universe! That's the last straw. I've a good mind to have my army of loyalty-crazed minions disintomographic you. Twice.
Sorry, Irwin. Zero's my limit.
This wasn't part of the plan!
That's pretty funny. Wow, I didn't even get fucking... Well, all I suffered tonight, I didn't even get first place. That's so harsh realm. He's got like a baby fit. That was great. That was great. Thank you. Very cool. Next up.
Okay, I'm in. Where to now?
Looks like you're going to have to go right through the mountain. But keep on your toes, Pac-Man. Somehow I don't think Irwin's going to make this easy for you.
Alrighty, cool. I have to go right through the burning. I love all these new areas because it never feels connected to the last one. Like, I just ended up in the mountains. Now I'm in a fucking... Ooh. Really? That's where the Galaxian was hiding, right behind me? That's cool. That's kind of neat. And by neat, I mean really? Oh, this is so Pac-Man arrangement. It's not even funny. Pac-Man arrangement had, honestly, a lot of the same... Like, there was the speed-up pill. There was the, throw the ghosts in a sack pill. There was the double Pac-Man pill. I just think that's crazy that they have that going on. Ooh, can I do it? No, I cannot do it. Boom. I do like the mazes. Surprise, I like the mazes in a Pac-Man game. I've been on edge, honestly, since the music bug started happening. Like, when it was taking a little bit of time to load this level, I'm like, is it about to die? Is this finally where it crashes? Because that's the thing, right? I'm edging in the living room, chat. The rumors are true.
Not exactly. I'm looking for a
Oh, I
spectral
skipped something,
siphon.
sorry.
Have you seen one?
A siphon, you say? Interesting, very interesting. I'd love to help you, but unfortunately my excavation rig suffered a mechanical trauma a few minutes ago, and I contrived to drop one of the keys to this door into that pit.
What, the lava?
One of the keys?
Yes, the door requires two, and one of them is down there.
And I'm guessing you want me to get it back for you.
Could you? I say that would be splendid. When you've located the lost key, I'll drop a ladder down for you.
Alrighty. But anyway, yeah, it felt, what do these do? Like, because that's the thing, right? You get a glitch like that, and then it's like, well, something else has to fuck up, right? Like, but so far, it seems to be fine. Like, other than the music going bad. Sorry. His stupid face is amusing me greatly. He's so happy to be in this situation. He's so happy to be in this predicament. He's so happy to have to hop down into the hole. With the scorpions! I can't kill the scorpions, right? I can only daze them? Oh, I can kill them. With enough punching, you can in fact kill the scorpions. And 2 more show up. 3 show up. 4 show up. Oh my good lord. We're just gonna electrocute the scorpions. That takes goddamn forever. Those ambient sound effects are great though. Oh, one of the scorpions ate it. Okay. Wow, he really did drop down a ladder. Thank you. Very cool. But the like the hardware spatialization and reverb and stuff is very, very cool.
Rumpus down there. I hope you didn't get hurt.
There were monsters in the pit. It's a good job you didn't try to retrieve the key yourself.
Pac-Man sounds like he
Climbed
sarcastic
into the pit.
saying
He knows
that.
to be full of monsters.
You knew about them? Why didn't you tell me?
Are you a silly head? My, and you look like such a nice boy. Anyway, at least we can open the door now.
Wow, thanks,
Super.
dickhead. Unbelievable. Are you a silly head? I'm only a silly head because your fucking chunky ass sitting in this floating chair was like, well, I don't have to tell you anything, don't I?
Well done, my friend. A new and worthy ally.
Meanwhile, you're fucking useless. Unbelievable. Everybody is a dick to Pac-Man. I would too would be a Marvel character if I were him. We're Windows 11 maxing, aren't we? Yeah, I mean, I didn't think Windows 11 was, like, spectacularly... What does that mean? Why is he telling me I'm dumb? I'm trying to save the world here. I mean, it is definitely worse, don't get me wrong. But I also didn't think it was, for me at least, so much worse that I, like, would care if I was forced to use it, which I'm going to be. I'm going to be forced to use it at some point. Actually, happy Windows 10 is supposed to be deprecated year, by the way. How's that going for Microsoft? How's that going for Microsoft with, like, only 20% of the market using Windows 11? It's just a small quality of life downgrade. Oh, what the fuck? Why'd you do that to me? That was rude. Telling you, the pottery tinkling with the reverb and stuff, that's hot. That's why we play PlayStation, kids. Eat your fruits. An update for Office 2003 came up. That's a mixture. Actually, there's been a guy on Reddit who was posting, like the earliest versions of Windows NT software that can still run on Windows 11, including, like, the first version of Microsoft Office for NT. And it was, like, still working and everything on Windows 11. I'm like, that's kind of neat. That's some dedication to backwards compatibility. Mac and Linux, on the other hand, if you try to use anything that's older than 2 years, they can tell you to go fuck yourself. I really am just punching scorpions to death. Just like you expect from a Pac-Man game. Yeah, no, seriously. Like, people like to pretend like, oh, there's Windows software that runs better on Wine than it does on Windows. And it's like, yeah, but also Linux doesn't have support for 32-bit apps anymore. So, hey, do you want to use anything from fucking the past 20 years that isn't 64-bit? Well, here's a middle finger. You can go sit on it and spin. Thank you, Linux. Very cool. Meanwhile, there's ways to run 16-bit apps on fucking modern
This
Windows.
cavern was one of many built by the ancients in these mountains. They built temples everywhere. Most of them are in ruins now, of course.
Of
They
course.
disappeared from the face of the planet many moons ago.
That's true, my boy, but their fate is no mystery to the trained archaeological eye. It's the oldest story, I'm afraid. A tale of greed, of tampering with mysterious forces, and then of running...
You know what they say? Show, don't tell. Little trade secret. Hop off the side of a building and die. 80% of the time it works every time. There we go. Yeah, Web 1 SSL, that's just because Open SSL doesn't like you using old ciphers. But, like, did you know the Linux Half-Life software, like the actual original WAN software, no longer runs on modern Linux? Why? Because, just because, you know, like, I wouldn't expect to actually want to do things with my computer. Don't you know, it's important to make sure that this is the leanest Linux operating system ever.
These barrels look like
Sorry,
they
Linux kernel.
charges of some kind.
And that to me is just like the grossest part of modern computing is when nerds, actual fucking nerds, want to say, well, the important thing is that this is the way that I want it set up and not, you know, useful to you.
This is dangerous stuff to just leave lying around.
Okay, I guess we're playing with dynamite now. When the actual fucking nerds are like, well, actually, it has to be this way. I'm like, no. I own this computer. I should be able to get to decide how it gets used. Not you. But instead, you know. Instead, they want to say, well, there's good reason for it. It makes it simpler. It makes it leaner. We don't have to do all this legacy support stuff. But yeah. But I want that. In my computer, I want that. So fuck yourself. Starting a lobby to pressure companies to provide Windows XP drivers for everything. There's people who actually get like really heated about that. He wants it that way. I want it that way. I'll let you know a little trade secret. I want it that way. But, you know, that's too difficult because, again, you don't actually own your computer. A bunch of opinionated nerds and programmer socks do. And that's great. That's really cool. I don't quite have the autism to run XP on an AMD Ryzen, but it sounds cute. Honestly, I mean, the whole appeal of XP for me is using, like, old software and hardware and stuff. I've never wanted to, it runs Discord and Spotify. I don't want that. I don't care. Anyway.
A detonator! I normally never leave home without it.
A what? Are we detonating some shit? I guess we're going and looking for a detonator. So that way I can blow up this stuff, which seems incredibly safe. You know what? Honestly, yeah, no. Every time I have to use modern Mac, I could take it or leave it. The gatekeeper thing is especially gross to me. The fact that Apple, again, it's some other shits. I don't even know where I was going with that, but it's someone else who's like thinks they know better than you and wants to tell you how to use your computer. And again, it's like I thought the computer was supposed to be a tool for my benefit. And not for the benefit of again, fucking nerds. The people who make them. It's like, you can set your computer up however you like. But don't make it so I can't set up mine how I like. It's pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. And Mac is like the leader of that kind of nonsense. Where it's just like, well, you could do this. You're not going to, but you could. I don't think I was supposed to land there. I actually have no idea where to get a detonator, if I'm honest. I do see a trampoline. I guess I'll try that. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I like that's the biggest reason I like Windows is the insane backwards compatibility. I have no desire to fucking, like, literally zero desire to have my computer be dictated by someone who isn't me. You know, and Microsoft can integrate AI and whatever the fuck else it wants to do. That's fine. Just let me run my old software. Because that's the important part, that I can do things that I want to do. And unfortunately, Mac and Linux haven't quite figured that out yet. Apple in particular has been doing this, I think, since they started. They quite literally, oh, you got all that nice Motorola 68,000 software? Fuck you. Everything's PowerPC now, bitch. Bend over and take it. Oh, you got all that nice PowerPC software? Well, fuck you. Everything's Intel now, bitch. You ready for the 16-incher? It's like, no, Daddy Steve, no. I don't need that shit. I just want to download MIDIs. The YouTube sad face is so sad. He is. He's... Oh, there's a detonator. Wow, that sure was safe.
Man, nothing clears the head like a good explosion.
As I was looking for an actual detonator item, nope, you just press the button. But last time I was in there, that button was depressed. So, like, you can't blame me for not pressing the depressed button, right? Right? I think so. Fuck you, first try. What am I supposed to do here? I just want to listen to scary monsters and nice sprites MIDI, man. Don't we all? These fuckers really do take a while to put down. What? And 2 more spawn. I mean, it's probably one of the grossest parts of the whole tech industry is the idea that, like, we can make it so you can still do this. There's no reason we can't technologically. It's just that we have decided that we don't want that. Because that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good for our bottom line. No, genuinely, what am I supposed to do here? You know, you see it like when Yahoo threw out the entirety of GeoCities, for example. Why? Just because we could. We didn't have to, but we did. Just why not? It's like, guys, you do know that, like, reinventing yourself over and over is not necessarily the way to go, right? Like, it's okay to leave some things the same. You don't actually have to change everything over and over just because you feel like you have to. No, I'm genuinely confused. What am I supposed to do here? Like, just over and over, digital data, people's normal ways of using apps, everything just gets tossed over and over again. And you're supposed to feel like the idiot for not just acclimating to it all constantly. It's like, imagine you wake up and every day everything in your house is in a different spot. And you're frustrated because, fuck, I'm so used to this being in this room and now it's on the other side of the house, you know? and your landlord just goes, well, sorry, that's like, it's just how it be. Sorry. Hey, why don't you give me an extra $9.99 a month? Just saying. Yeah, people get so into computers that you almost forget that there are working people who do everything on their phones. I've only recently started doing anything on my phone that isn't fucking Discord, dude. Like, it's genuinely crazy to me how unusable a lot of, like, the mobile experience is, and that's just kind of, like, that's just kind of how it is, you know? Like, seriously, am I supposed to use these? Like, what am I supposed to do? Do I butt bounce on them? See, but that's the thing. It works fine is not the barrier. That's not like the thing that we should be reaching for. That it works fine. It should be massively improving and making more efficient us doing things. And they try to, but they're things that nobody asked for. Like a good example. My mom, she comes to me like just a day or two ago, and she's like, it keeps saying I have new emails, and they're not showing up in my list. And I see these tabs at the top of Apple Mail, and I go, I know exactly what they're doing. And the first thing I do is go into the settings and turn the tabs off. And whoops, it works fine now. Because they try to sort your inbox for you, because there's a genuine problem. People have way too much shit in their fucking inboxes, because that's just the way that we treat email at this point. It's no longer a communication platform. It is instead a way for you to get bombarded by various websites about bullshit. So they have to try to sort it for you. And maybe they'll even throw in a little bit about how AI is sorting your inbox for you to make it so you could get to the things that matter most. And instead all it's doing is making tech illiterate people go, well, where are the 4 emails that you say I have? Oh, they're in another tab? Lose an email in the important folder. Exactly. They go, oh, well, we're making it so much more efficient. No. You're moving it. You're putting it in a spot that I don't expect it to be in. And that's supposed to make it more efficient. Maybe if I relearn how I use the computer every fucking week, maybe I'll believe you when you say it's more efficient. But you know what isn't more efficient? Having to relearn something over and over. That's not efficiency. That is literally what companies will try to prevent people, like their good talent, from leaving, because it's so much more expensive to train new people. Because having to relearn everything is inefficient. So the fact that they change shit all the time and then go, well, you're stuck in the past. You just got to get used to it. This is just how technology works. No, technology does not necessarily have to change all the time in order to make things better. It can just maybe be better. Maybe it can just be faster, more optimized. Maybe you can fix the fact that websites are fucking garbo and suck to browse and you need ad block. The employees are just trying to make themselves useful. That's the problem. There is so much that could get fixed. But instead, management is like, well, what can we do to make ourselves look useful without as much effort? And they just have people do like these bullshit little projects that, leverage AI to do so-and-so. Well, not for nothing, that doesn't help anybody, but it allows us to say to our investors, we're doing this hot button AI thing and we're integrating it and it's going to make things more efficient. And that's the way the technology sucks dick at this point. Seriously, am I stupid? I mean, I am, but like, am I stupid? I see that it's pointing up at the thing. Do I consult Strategy Wiki at this point? Because I'm genuinely confused. Oh, wait. Nope, you can't butt bounce these. I thought they might have been like a button puzzle, but nope. That's not it. Yeah, I'm just going to look it up real quick. See how I get past this, because I'm not having this frustrate me for the rest of the evening. I'd like to move along with the game. We're already 2.5 hours in, so... Apparently, by the way, DCB, since you mentioned it earlier, there was a PC version of this game. And it was actually, according to Game Rankings and Metacritic, the best rated version of all of the versions of this game. The DS one got a 44 out of 100 from Metacritic. The GameCube one, 66 out of 100. The PS2 version, 63 of 100. PSP version, 61 of 100. Xbox version, 65 of 100. So all of the console versions were like middling, and then the PC one got a 74 out of 100. So apparently, if you want to play this game, the best one to do is the PC version. Let's see. Walkthrough, please. IGN walkthrough. Oh, sorry, this is... What? Pac-Man Land 3? What is this? I guess this is the correct thing. Okay, so we're at the halfway point in the game. Ancient Catacombs, level 7. Okay. Oh, this is written like absolute garbage. I genuinely have no fucking clue. I'm gonna watch a video. We're gonna watch a fucking video. By the way, this does mean that I can't see chat for a moment. So nobody say anything bad about me, please, while I'm gone. Okay, so it'll be in part 6 of this person's thing. Yep, you get to the bridge part, blow everything up. Okay. So he drops down, he walks into this area. He's probably going to fight the scorpions. Yep, okay. So he fights the scorpions. Hop up. You are supposed to butt bounce them, but the ones on the right. So I was doing the right thing, but I was doing it on the wrong ones. Okay, that was not obvious. Alright, let's see, hold on. Ms. Pac-Man in Japan was first released on the Atari Lynx. Interesting. I heard he doesn't know frogs can swim. This is a true story. I did not know that. Everything I know about frogs, I learned from Frogger. Mr. Elite Your Emails fell off after leaving VDU. Damn, I fell off in high school. That's harsh. I think Naruto should get back into starting internet fights. I think of that every single day. I bet he has a fursona. I bet he has like 4 fursonas. This is all true. Maybe 5 if you stretch it. I lost count. Anyway, that was stupid. That I did it on the wrong one. I thought it was like... You see how I was like, oh, okay, I guess I don't do these, right? Because that one doesn't work. But if you do fucking the ones on the other side, there you go. Man. What? I have half of one. He has a government mandated for Persona. There we go. Alright, and then I do what? This. It's not a whole persona unless you assign lore to it. I mean, not necessarily. If it's just you, but you're an animal, that's a persona, my friend. There's no excusing it. There's no getting out of it. just because there's no lore attached to it, that's not how that works. Rip. Please don't tell me I have to get that fucking crystal again. Okay. I don't want it. That's what they all say. I'm not a furry. I just have an animal version of me. Sure. Sure, Jake. Sure. Am I supposed to be able to hop that gap? Because I fucking can't. Sure thing, buddy, pal, friend. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Am I supposed to use this blue crystal? My persona is named Delete Males. That's why I moved to Cold Mornings. It's because he's got fur, which means he can survive the cold better. Has there been a Somnolent member that wasn't drawn or didn't have a persona, on the website? So, when the thing is that the government mandated or government assigned persona thing is kind of a joke about how because Kebby always wants to draw group pictures. Yeah, exactly. It would just be weird if you just had one human. We've joked about that. We had Jake in the corner or whatever, but Jake Peak, but it would just be a little odd, And in some ways, it's kind of frustrating because, Jake has kind of been oh, whatever with it, which I appreciate. But not to spill the tea, sis. Yes, and then just a photorealistic guy. That was a frustration we had with Devin, where she was oh, I totally want, the Sona and I, all that. And then, eventually she would tell us, well, I didn't really want this. And it's well, why did you tell us that you wanted it then? You have to pick. You either you do want it or you don't want one. The Jake PNG inserted into a Christmas drawing. Yeah, exactly. It's okay to I mean, it'd get a little awkward because we want to have. It was pretty fake with her. Yeah, exactly. Why did you draw art of the persona if you don't want it? It's okay to not actually be interested. Yes. That was the frustrating part, was that we it's okay if you just for example, Triss. Triss does not give a fuck about animal people. But we still want to include him in the group pick, so Kebby draws him just as a capybara because that's, what she was. That checks out. That makes sense. It's not a serious thing, but, it's nice to just include people. And Devin, it could have been as simple as that, but she would draw the character and come up with like a whole bunch of like design stuff for her, and then tell us, oh, by the way, I didn't actually really want this. It's like, well, why did you tell us you did then? And it just gets so frustrating because people get so weird about the Fursona part, you know? Oh, I guess I do have a green crystal. People get so weird about it, you know? It's like it's just an animal design. That's all it is. It's not like you have to like, oh, be a furry and go to cons and shit now. It's not what we're saying, you know? My left arrow key is sticky. My apple care is expired. I'm going to howl at the moon. He's gonna go full fucking wolf. He's gonna go awoo, motherfucker. That's brutal. Exactly, yeah. That's fine. Because that's the thing. It's okay to not be into it. It's just like, you know, we just want to include you in group pics, basically. Which I think is, imagine that. Like, how awful of us to, we want to include fucking people in group pics, right? How awful of us. YouTube autoplayed as I was drawing, so confused. Well, hello, welcome to the stream. We were just discussing people being strange about having government mandated personas. Welcome, you're here now. Welcome to our humble abode. I'm about to blow some shit up.
Nice work, Pac-Man. You should be able to get out of this cavern now.
But do try not to destroy too much more of this unique and beautiful natural geology.
Yeah, tell us what you're drawing. I'm very curious. We draw sometimes too. Motherfucker. Latch on. Wow, what a nice functional game. So I guess we're going to beat this level and probably call it a night, because that would be 3 hours right there. Been a fun 3 hours, though. Who is Pac-Man? So for those of you who are young, and your only gaming experience consists of Fortnite and Subway Surfers, Pac-Man was an arcade game. That was a place you would go where there would be big-ass video game machines, and you'd put a quarter in and you'd get to play the game. I think Pac-Man looks very chewable. I hate bugs. They suck. Why can I not grab onto that? I should be able to grab onto that, right? A sketch or a painting of a friend. It's his birthday soon. Hey! Nice. I love a good birthday drawing. We do in Somnol very, very much. Somnol is all of the people who are in my chat right now. They're just my friends / art collective. Okay. Trying to hop down to where I can get that cherry. Fuck. See, we are so past rating the goo, now we rate how chewable the protagonist is. Very functional game. There we go. Spyro would be crunchy. That's nastier than nasty Nork, my friend. I don't want to consider this thought, if I'm honest. You can in your own time, you little degenerate. Crash Bandicoot would also be like pork. I've never eaten a Bandicoot. Maybe he could be like pork. I could see that, unfortunately. Hey, look, it's a card. Got a nice little collectible card. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. We sell hard Baja Blast at the store, which is pretty sweet. I've yet to try it. I'm sure it tastes exactly like Mountain Dew, which you know how Mountain Dew tastes. I would not eat Sly Cooper. Well, to be honest, once we get to Sly Cooper, we're talking about somebody who's basically a person, right? That kind of just gets into, like, think about where Sly's been. Think about all of the places he's been. That's how we're gonna put that. He's getting the Dawn dish soap treatment. Man, I think I'm gonna become a monk. You guys are terrible. Why is the raccoon a people? That one, oh. What? Did you see that? Did you see that shit? That's not right. But yeah, that's a niche reference right there, DCB. That ain't right. That is not right. That sucked. Thank you, Pac-Man World 3. Continuing to be a very functional video game. I feel like Pac-Man's like a chewy rubber toy you don't let your mom see put in your mouth because you're too old for that. It's just a stim toy at that point. Anyway, here's Pinky. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Chewing on clay. Stop. Stop. What the fuck? There was a point where we should have stopped, and you continue to go forwards. Fucking terrible. Anyway, here's Binky. Listen, if there's anything that genuinely fucks me up, it's like the idea of like paper in my mouth. That is genuinely like, I'm gonna die right in front of you in agony, bastards. So just think about what you're doing to me when you send such despicable messages. Especially a soft, dissatisfying paper. Yes. Exactly. I don't know. Paper isn't that bad. No. Absolutely fucking not. I feel it. I don't want to feel it. Absolutely not. Not in my chat. I can't help but think about the mouthfeel of most things. I bet you do. I mean, this is the quality content you come to my channel for. I wish I was chewing on Pac-Man right now. Where's my Boy Kisser remote? Freak mode activated, Jake. Jake. You started this stream off saying you were lonely. It's Miss Pac-Man. Does, like, soft chewing candy wrapper count? Like, you can kind of chew through it a bit if you're lazy. Again, still fucks me up. That freaks me out. It's not. I don't want to eat any of that shit. I want to eat edible things. Just eat the Starburst with their skin. No. Absolutely not. Man. I imagine there was probably product testing that went into making sure that if a kid eats Starburst without taking it out of the wrapper, that it won't kill them. No doubt that that's a thing. Ghosts are like a single layer of graphene in my head, not really chewable. It's as good a theory as any. I eat wax paper for fun. That explains a lot of things, Jake. Anyways, chat is, let's see if I can actually make this jump this time. Oh, come on. There we go. My break is like 15 minutes, dude. I have time to unwrap the McChicken. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Or else you're gonna get the fuck out of my household. Freak. Nom nom nom. Jake. What the fuck is wrong with you? Sometimes I'll eat the bag. You know, chat hates me. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Chat hates me. Chat likes when I suffer, which is not mutual, I will say. That stings a little bit. I'm kidding. Of course. We call that good eat. I order ketchup packets and eat them whole. Alright, one thing I actually do, I will eat butter out of the container. I do like a nice scoop of butter. Which is why I'm American. See, then Jake actually has to eat the wrapped McChicken. And it stops being as funny. This guy makes fun of us for wanting to chew Pac-Man and eats butter straight. Yeah. Suffer, chat. Suffer. What's the matter? You find it fucking weird? I have no idea where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Man. I'm glad Kebby fell asleep. Kebby didn't have to deal with this. Salt butter flavored chips. That sounds pretty decent. I would try those. Wasn't that one of the questions on the Ask Me quiz? It was, alongside everyone's favorite. How do you feel about tongue kissing? That's what gets you to go frowny face. Tongues out, paws out. I like the way that Jake thinks. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? I guess my brain isn't working anymore, which is fine, because it wasn't working anyway. This has been a hell of a stream. Like, I see this end of the line, right? And I'm like, clearly that's supposed to come down, but how do you get that to come down? If it's any consolation, I also have no idea where you're meant to go. See? I'm not stupid. I mean, I am, but I'm not stupid about that. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go right back to the video. We're gonna go right back to the video I was watching. Wherever it is. You guys haven't seen my dog bit, and you're worse off because of it. Share with the class, Jake. Shit or get off the pot. I got a sneasel. Hold on. Maybe. Shit. Here we are. Part 6. Oh, I don't want to watch a fucking ad. Yep, I was past here. Climb this way. We do the pinky thing. She makes the platforms real. Then you go down that way. Oh, there was a third pinky platform that I fucking forgot about. That was what the problem was. Go back to my fucking video, please. My stream, the one that I'm doing right now. Oh, thank you. Cloth tastes nice. Agree or incorrect. Vile. Absolutely disgusting. I don't like the texture of it. I used to eat a lot of paper. Man. I don't know. I'll tolerate it as long as you guys shower when we meet in person. As long as you fucking shower, we're alright. Can I unsuck a platform? Because or I guess, can I suck a platform back up? It doesn't appear that I can. Because that's kind of what I'm missing here, is to be able to turn one more platform solid, which is kind of what I need to do. Soft locked. Well, I'd hope not, because that means that's where we end the stream, and that's very unsatisfying. That's like 3 hours of jerking off and no fucking money shot. So, what about soap? That does look like soap. I will admit, that does look like soap. Fuck you if you eat soap. That's where you draw the line? I love where all of you draw the line. Where me eating an actual edible thing is weird. And then you'll be like, I ate paper. But fuck you if you eat soap. What the actual fuck is wrong with you all? I think you all need to talk to Jesus. And a therapist. I draw the line at drinking soap. If you eat pizza and cookies, fuck you. There you go. That's real shit. Oh, there it is. There's the third one. Man, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Anyway, there's a platform. I still can't progress. I talked to Jesus for many years of my life. Okay, I guess Jesus doesn't care if you eat paper. We'll have to go back to the drawing board on that one. No, seriously, why can I not reuse... Wait, maybe there's more if I go back? I need more of these. Or I at least need the ability to turn one of the platforms non-solid again. I had a thing for Jesus. Is that how you want to phrase that? I had a thing for Jesus for a little bit. Is that how you want to phrase that? This is such a way to put it. This is one of the ways to say that. Soap is nice in moderation. Boy. Real shit. We only talk about real shit in this chat. Ugh. None of that substitution shit here. Seriously, what happens? Oh! You just walk up to it and hit square. That's all you do. Flavored soap actually pisses me off. I can't stand it. Is soap often flavored? Question mark. Scented? Yes. Flavored, I don't think soap is meant to go in your mouth. I think that's kind of the whole point of this discussion. No! There we go. That was so not fucking obvious. Flavored for some. Okay. So, like, that did that. And now I'm up here. My paws are sore. No! Stop talking about your paws, you weirdos. Man, my chat is just degenerate off the hook. Off the hook tonight. Oh, brother. This is what happens when Cabby's not around. Yeah, everybody stays normal because of her. And then when she's not here, it was raining, my paws are so muddy. Whatever, fuck you. I'm up here. I'm up here. What do you mean role play? Chat read it wrong. Chat was like, oh shit, my time to shine. I see a melon down there. I didn't see that before. I keep having to consult this fucking walkthrough. It's unfortunate. He was exposed for ERPing with a 13-year-old. He didn't know it was a 13-year-old. That's why you don't ERP with anybody you don't know. Or preferably at all. But if you're going to, at least verify the participants. There we go, that's more like it. Full game, 100% long play. 3 weeks ago from Wishing Tickle. Tickle? How do you say her name? She's like, it's like the Echidna in Sonic. Tickle. Something like that. That's not a comment you want to get. Sorry, underneath this video. This reminds me of Ed, Edd n Eddy for the PS2. That's not a comment you want to get. That sucks. Okay. Is he going backwards? No, okay, so he's going into the area with Pinky. So you knock that down. You go grab the strawberry. Then what do you do? Where do you go from here? I'm so confused. Help me. My paws are sore. He goes that way. He grabs the orange. He turns around. There's part is just not well choreographed at all. Okay, go back to Pinky. I'm going to watch for a significantly longer period of time now. Goes back to Pinky. Turns those platforms solid, which were the ones that I did in the first place. So the ones that I did first were the ones that you were supposed to turn solid second. Then I guess you turn that platform solid again. Okay. What are we doing here? Where are we going? So Pac-Man... That's where you hop down to get the melon. Okay, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. Then you shimmy. Do the pack.chain. That brings you back here. Okay. You hop up the thing. Okay, that's fine. You go around. Okay. Now, if I already have access up here, what the fuck was the point of any of that? You go this way. Oh, and now that that platform is missing, you can progress. I see. Cool beans. This doesn't help, but it's fun. I don't ERP at all. Girls email me. My RPs always look like Git clone. Yeah, idle animations. I don't know. What did DCB link? Oh, AutoSite. By the way, use AutoSite. It's awesome. Okay. Now. Now I know where to go. Okay. Thank you guys for being so ungodly patient as I figure my way around this. So, turn this platform solid. Turn this platform solid. Turn this platform solid. My therapist says I'm incapable of boundaries. That's so sad, but that's okay. Maybe one day you'll stand up for yourself. See, I was going to lead into like a comment about like my streams taking too long or something, but then I didn't know how to word it, so it just came out really mean sounding. Sorry. I feel like there was once upon a time we would do RPs in like the Sawmill IRC room. This is a long ass fucking time ago, and it was okay. I mean, aside from when Brianna was involved, then it absolutely wasn't okay. But like, maybe it was okay. Maybe it's a healthy thing to engage in occasionally. Go to my castle. The purest stupid fun. It really was. It really was. It was just like, oh, here's a character. He found his way to the IRC room, and then we would just like, I don't know, banter at each other. It was good. It was a good time. We were like 15, exactly. We were like 15. It was fine except for the part where it wasn't fine because we you know. Yeah, no. Anyway. I love how, again, after wasting everybody's time watching that walkthrough video, I still have 9 people Oh, okay. See you later. Wait, it set all the platforms back? Really? Why? Why did it set all the platforms back? Ugh, now my phone's being fucking weird. No. Turn it back the right way. Why are we stuck in fucking sideways mode? fuck it. Auto-rotate. That's fine. There we go. Good. Good. Man. Technology is great. Hi, 10 people. Can you believe we're in our mid-20s? That's kind of sickening. Honestly, being 25 is kind of cool. I feel like the people who don't appreciate being 25 are wrong. That's all I can say. You're wrong. Incorrect. I don't know. Maybe I just had a particularly shit childhood. Because I was never able to beat this, though. Being 25, sorry, I could just for another 5 months. Another 5 months? Did I say 5 months? 9 months. Okay. No, but like I said, I like how as I've stalled out in the game, I have gotten more people watching. I think that this is proof positive that I need to waste everybody's time even more, and then more people will show up. That's the only reasonable thing I can conclude from this. It's because the chat was fire. I don't know if I would call discussions about eating soap and paper fire. Maybe fire is what I want to use on the chat, but I would not call it fire. Seriously, I see where I'm supposed to hop down, but I can't. There we go. I managed it. Managed that incredibly difficult frame perfect skip. Got it. I'm only 19. I can drink. British. Ah, man, I miss the UK. It's entirely because Candy's there. Don't worry.
I spy power pills. These guys won't last long.
I guess this is gonna be the big spectral fucking ghost fight. Where I just eat a bunch of guys over and over. Don't quote that out of context. Yapping levels are catastrophic in here tonight. Yes, dude, genuinely, I have no idea why the drinking age is fucking 21. I don't think that there should be a drinking age, to be honest. Surprise, I don't really give a shit if, like, I shouldn't say I don't give a shit if teenagers drink, but, like, do I really? Not particularly. If I'm being perfectly honest. I think the drinking age should be 65. I think that the only people I should get at work are fucking old people. Oh, wait, that's already the case.
You're messing with forces you don't understand, pea-brain. The ancients wiped themselves out interfering with the spectral realm.
Stop with the vampire roleplay.
I know what I'm doing. The ancients were just rank amateurs. Can stone temples compare to my technology?
Can Stone Temple Pilots compare with other bands? Anyway, let's save. I think getting hepatitis would be sick. Jake's paws hurt. Wear shoes then, dummy. I do get kind of squeamish at seeing shit like that. That's why I had a hard time watching. As much as I enjoy House, I had a hard time watching it because it's like, oh, you know, this is like people dying and being fucking gross. Because human bodies are insane. I remember staying in a particularly like dirty house with my older brother when I discovered House, and I loved the show, but it damn near gave me a fucking health scare. As I'm like, oh, I'm surrounded by disgustingness, and he doesn't even own a vacuum. I'm going to get a rare infection and die here, just like in House. So, yeah. I fell down the stairs sober as a kid. It was a good time. Yeah, I remember there was this one time I was like 9 or 10, and I fell down the stairs on my back, and I couldn't breathe, and that was fun. That was a nice experience. Same reaction anytime I sip beer now. It is an acquired taste. All alcohol is, I think, unless you like sugar the shit out of it. That's too young to be falling down this stairs. What the fuck? Let me up! Assholes. Why'd you put a thing that I can't fucking... Jake. Listen. When you grow a couple inches, I will buy you alcohol, okay? I'm 4 years old. I'm 4 years old. Jake, why? Why, Pac-Man World 3, why? Why do I have to do this? Why are we here, just to suffer? Yep, there we go. Where am I going? What am I supposed to be doing? So we don't get too rowdy. I have no control over the fucking chat, dude. My hands are tied. My paws are exposed. I don't know. It's fucking late. Do you want to see my crib? No, Jake. No, I do not. Oh, whoa. What the fuck is this? Wow, I hate all of you. This is what you get. I pay taxes. I pay taxes. I pay taxes. I have a tax return coming for 1,000 smackarooskies, okay? I'm going to buy so many Zarawa plushies with that. I see. I'm supposed to go up there. Nope, I don't reach. I'm too short, like Jake. That is at least 2 Zarawa plushies. Are they $500? Question mark? Did I say 100? I meant 1,000. If I said 100, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I grew, actually. That's what a short person would say. I'm 5'10" now. Why won't it let me up? I'm going actually insane. Dating is overrated and being tipsy. Who the fuck were you dating at 7? What? Jake is 5'4". Pass it on. Real shit. Real shit. Don't let him fool you. Oh, I see. I see. It's down this way. I promise I'll be better at this game next stream.
Of course I let you get this far, just for entertainment value.
Oh, I see. He was being nice about it. It's fine. No big deal. No big deal. Sorry, chat. Promise I'll be better. I mean, Savannah does have a pretty sweet gig, question mark? I don't know. I don't know if I'd call being a Fed a sweet gig, but, I mean, there's worse jobs. You could be Patrick. Well, Patrick doesn't have a job, you know what I mean. It's the sweetest gig you can manage. That's what we're going with. No gig, no Scotland. That's true. That's what I think every day that I wake up. I'm like, no gig, no Wales. It's unfortunate. DCV. Is there something you want to tell the chat? You doing alright? Hey, I'm doing. That's okay. It's better than being dead. Fuck. He fed up with this whirl. It's my first kiss and current punching bag. Who? What the fuck? Pac-Man? That's unfortunate. I didn't know that we were supporting such a dangerous person. Fuck. First kiss and only kiss. Who? Pac-Man? What are you talking about? Are you sharing things that you shouldn't with us, is my question. We are people on the internet. I'm just saying. He kept going waka waka. Okay, can I please rev roll in fucking peace? No, I can't. So I just have to keep fighting, basically? Whatever. Dad had no say on it. Who are you referring to? I'm going to ignore your messages until you tell me who the fuck he is. I don't know what you're saying. What's the furry type of the screen for a face? I'm forgetting the name at the moment. I know what you're referring to, though. Yeah, buzzsaws go burr, I guess. I have no health. Sorry, that wasn't meant to be sexual. I promise. Protogen. That's it. That's the one. Please give me health. Somebody. I have no health. I don't want to do this again. Oh, okay. He just phased through the wall. That's cool. Fight like a man. God damn it. Time to do that again. Okay, so step one is to take out the lasers, because they're the most annoying part. And then there's a bunch of buzzsaws. Take them out. And then these guys come in. I like mystery. Yeah, but the thing is that people who vague post on the internet are fucking gay. So, like, I don't appreciate the mystery. Don't attention seek in my chat, thank you. Should have made a save state. Jake, I don't know how to tell you this. This is a real-ass PS2. We don't know what the fuck save states are. I like something. Jake certainly likes cock. I'm too shy to say it. I got work in the morning. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to finish up the stream. I guess we're down to two fucking health. Or 2 fucking lives. That's it. I could see Jake playing Clash of Clans. It starts with the letter C. I bet it does. It's too saucy. Please tell me this is it. Please stop sending fucking robots in. Oh, thank God. Alright. It's real. All systems go. It's impressive how, like, sedate feeling, like, just a general normal version of Pac-Man is after all that bullshit. Like, it's almost like relaxing. This is Pac-Man on vacation. Get the thing. $1,600, nice. Pac doing what he does best. Yeah, there's even the speed up pill. Yeah, this is so Pac-Man arrangement coded. Get the bug, get the bug. There we go. Oh, yeah. Real shit.
That's one more siphon out of commission, horse.
Good timing. There's chocolate. Go get them.
Back to Gogeka! Hey, thank you. Finally, for my troubles, I get a first place finish. Whew. Alrighty. Ugh, I'm so... I was about to say I'm so stiff, but chat has been especially riled up tonight, so... Why did that get blocked? I could not tell you. How stiff? We're at full chub. Oh, nope, sorry, that's spoilers. That's for later. I gotta hide the thing. Chat's been all fired up. Chat really has been all fired up. I support ghost eating. I do too. Ghosts are delectable. I suppose. Maybe it's flavored paper. I don't know. Maybe it's like flavored Kleenex, which is weird. But anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. This ran longer than I like my streams to run, but I did want to get through another chunk of the game. We are about halfway through, I want to say. I think a ghost would taste like vapor rub. Alright, before we reignite the debate for inedible things, like I said, thanks for showing up, guys. I'll see you next Tuesday. We will be playing more of Pac-Man World 3, and hopefully that one won't run quite as long. Really, it's my fault because I wanted to show off all the website stuff, but like I said, I enjoyed it. I eat printer ink. Yeah, get what you eat in the chat now before I shut the stream off. But I'm just gonna say otherwise. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you next Tuesday. Have a great rest of your week, guys. I love you. See you soon.